Hello there. I am really new to this Facebook Live thing, so I'm gonna try to figure this out. I was trying to do it on my laptop, but that did not go so good. So had to switch to the phone. So hence my couple of minutes being late. Anyway, so let me start with introducing myself. I am Chrissy Delano. I am a certified trainer, all the licensed insured, all that good stuff. I'm also certified in grooming and pet care, health and wellness, and all that. So ask questions, ask away. So this first class, I am gonna do in 3 segments. I'm going to go ahead and just start with my leading sentence, which is that socialization, socializing your dog is the absolute most important thing for any puppy 16 weeks or under. It has to be every owner's #1 priority to properly socialize their dog. So there's so much to know about socialization. It's such vital, important information that, hey, Lori, that I broke it down into 3 short classes just to avoid overwhelming anyone. So I just want everybody to walk away with a really proud understanding of what dog socialization is. So tonight, class 1 to 3, we're going to start with the most common aspects of socialization, which is socializing with dogs and socializing with people. So I'm going to be using those 2 in my examples tonight. So I do want to go back and reiterate that as a brand new puppy parent, your job, your most important job, is to properly socialize your puppy before 16 weeks old. Your window of opportunity, hey Maria, your window of opportunity closes at 16 weeks. So I'm going to repeat that. Your window of opportunity to properly socialize your dogs ends at 16 weeks old. So, does anybody know why that 16 weeks is such a magical number? It is because just like babies, 16 weeks and under, they're like sponges. They just don't know anything. They just don't know any better. They don't have a overly excited response. They don't have a fearful response. They have no response. So this means that everything they see is part of their normal everyday life. So what happens if you miss this window of opportunity? So after 16 weeks, they are now in a state of mind and they're developing their emotions. So they're starting to make up their mind about dogs and people in this example and whether or not they like them or not. So if you miss this 16-week window of opportunity, it just means that you have to work just that much harder. Most often, a trainer now needs to come in and step in to properly undo and redo to reset the appropriate response toward dogs and people. So trust me when I say just do the work on the front end, do the work for those first set of 2 months, and you'll be set for a lifetime. So back to basic 101, what is socialization? It's exposure, plain and simple. It's exposure. That's what I mean by see. All they have to do is see. They can see from 6 feet away, 10 feet, 20 feet away. They can be exposed just by seeing. You don't necessarily have to greet and interact to socialize your dog. So, think of socialization as the most important skill set a dog should ever have. This is all about setting your dog up for a lifetime of success. So what is the purpose of socialization? This is like one of the biggest questions. There's 2 big questions. This is one of them. So there's a lot of answers to what is the purpose. So I'm going to hit some of the bullet points. Class 1 now, class 2 next week, and class 3 the week after that. So the purpose of socializing is to show them how to live a dog life in a human world. So we all want well-behaved dogs, right? We want to take them everywhere with us. That's kind of the purpose of wanting a dog. So let me give you a really great example of my boy Max. Let me see. Hey, Maxie. Oh, Come here, baby. See? Say hi, Max. So, he's already being shy. Here we go. Hey, babe. That's my boy, Max. So, that's my boy, Max. So, we got him about 10 months ago. And he's 9 years old. His former mom was a single lady, and she did absolutely so right by him with doggy socialization. Brought him to daycares. He had feline siblings. Brought him to dog parks. He is so incredibly so well dog socialized that I actually use him as my dog to help me train dogs, so he can teach another dog how to properly greet and so on and so forth. He's that awesome. But on the flip side, he was not people socialized. So what really, really scares me and absolutely terrifies me is, God forbid, he ever DoorDash on me or he gets out and I can't get him. There is no absolute possible way a human would ever be able to help him or save him. It hurts, it sucks, it's terrifying because he's so scared of people that a human would never be able to get close enough to ever help him. So it's a work in progress. We're still working on it. He's made complete milestones, but I still can't take him everywhere. And I still feel guilty about leaving him at home. And that's what happens. So moving on to, but what about puppy vaccines? My vet says that, hey Meredith, my vet says that I need lack of exposure or limited exposure because, my dog's going to get sick, and the vet said no, that they can't go out and they can't do anything, blah, blah, blah. Or, oh, my friend's dog died of parvo. I've heard it all. So let me lead with 99% of behavioral issues come from lack of socialization. Again, 99% of behavioral issues come from lack of socialization. There's tons of science out there that proves that the isolation of these puppies is the leading cause of these issues. So problems like the barking at people, barking at dogs, barking at this, barking at that, growling, lunging, cowering down, jumping, is all due to lack of socialization. So think of it this way. You've seen hundreds of dogs and hundreds of people. And in fact, a very popular trainer, Ian Dunbar, says 100 people and 100 animals per week. But anyways, you become just so immune to it. You don't have a response. You don't have an excited response. You don't have a fearful response. All that goes away when you're just exposed to so much of it. So again, what is socialization? It is just pure exposure. There's no reason why your vaccine schedule should even play a part in your socialization schedule. So I know I'm going like really fast, but since I expected to use my laptop and that is not, I don't know how to go live on there. My phone's almost dead, so I'm cruising through this. So let me give you some examples of people socialization and animal socialization. When you socialize your dogs to people, it is people. People will say, oh, well, my kids are home, or my niece and nephew come over, or grandma and grandpa comes over. Not good enough. You're talking all kinds of people, big and tall and short and wide and dark and light, and the story goes on. Baby people, senior people, adult people, people with beards, people with sunglasses, people with hats, people with backpacks, people. They need to see all this. Animals. It's not just socialization with animal or with dogs. It's with animals. It's with like livestock and guinea pigs and squirrels and rabbits. Again, exposure. So, now, $1 million question, how do you do all this? How do you get all the socialization done? Believe it or not, it's actually fairly easy. So for like animal socialization, there's this local pet store around here. It's called Pet Supermarket. They sell birds and guinea pigs and hamsters and all kinds of stuff. They have cat pet adoptions on the weekends. That's a really, really fantastic place to start. Furthermore, go to your veterinarian's clinic, sit in their parking lot for 5 minutes, roll the window down, go to Pet Supermarket parking lot, roll the windows down, watch all the people and animals come in and out. People socialization. socialization. Park in your grocery store for a few minutes. Park in a mall for a few minutes. It is literally about exposure. Put the windows down. You'd be surprised how many smells and sights and senses they pick up. You'd be so surprised at the detail that they absorb from all that. So I do want to get into what to do. And hey, Candy, what to do and how to do it. I want to get into all that, but I am going to save that for class, split that up between class 2 and class 3, just for time's sake. I don't want to get everybody bored, and I am trying to keep this at like 10 minutes for, hey, Tiff. Hey, so great to see you, by the way. Great to see all of you. Tiffany and I go way back. So, hey, Erin, hi. Socialization to me. Yes, socialization doesn't necessarily mean meeting them. Seeing them and smelling them is absolutely plenty enough. That is true. Sorry, my phone is not a very good phone right now. I definitely want to get into what to do, how to do it. There's right ways, there's wrong ways. Again, I just want to keep everything short and simple for people right now at, maybe 10 minutes, which I think I've exhausted that. I think I'm past that point, but all that being said, we'll go ahead and I guess open it up to questions if anybody has any. Hey, Carolyn. Let me know if anybody wants my full ebook on puppy socialization, which also includes a full checklist. That's $6.99. This month is January National Train Your Dog Month. So I'm offering 10% off in-home private sessions and virtual sessions. So lastly, oh my gosh, 9 people. Holy cow, that feels like so many to me. So lastly, hey Heather. So lastly, I want to know what classes do you want? What do you want to learn? What do you want me to talk about? Do you have any topics in mind? When is a good day and time to do webinars? Is 8 o'clock too late? I don't know. This is my first rodeo, so I'm relying on your feedback. What do you want to hear about, and what days and times work good for you? So, join me next Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We're going to go over more about what to do and how to do it when socializing dogs to people and animals, in addition to there's 9 other categories of socialization that people just don't really know or that people don't really think about. So I think it's really, really I believe that socializing to people and socializing to dogs is like the most common sense one. So the other categories are not so common sense at all. And I think those are the big surprises for people and the most important ones. And puppy vaccines have nothing to even do with those coming up. So join me next time. I am so glad. I kind of expected 1 or 2 people to hop on here and then hop right back off. I kind of thought I was by myself. So this is so exciting to see and hear from everybody. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask now, or you know how to get a hold of me. You're, ask in my group, ask away. I am so excited to hear from everybody and happy to hear from everybody. So I will see you guys alive next Tuesday night. Bye for now. Thanks, Candy. Thanks, Meredith. And thank you, Erin. Bye.